The Devil's Birthday. It was the Devil's birthday, and we gathered for the feast in fancy dress, as did befit the nature of the beast. The host of hell in maniform disguise by darkless lit, in honour of our master, come to party in the pit. And what a host we were then, what a buzz was in the air, what black demonic comedy to see assembled there our demonocracy in human costume, the conceit in graven idols on parade through Satan's regal seat, to fit long-fallen fiends into the forms of short-fused stars, to flaunt our immortality in mortal avatars. I came as Elvis, having thought it would be rather fun to play the king in the royal hall of pandemonium, and wicked in my blue suede shoes I rocked across the room, hobnobbing with old friends, observing who had come as whom. Beelzebub was Gandhi, and Moloch was Saladin, and Baal was Jack the Ripper with a lady-killing grin, and Astoreth was Joan of Arc, and Ammon was James Dean, and Mammon was King Solomon, and Isis was his queen, and Chamos came as Jesus with his bloodied crown of thorns precariously balanced on his pretty little horns. And suddenly a shriek and screeching ushered in the band, and drinks flowed like the blood of innocents upon the land, and everywhere skipped imps and pixies wielding serving trays piled high with tasty titbits and infernal canapes. And all around and overhead, ablaze like living coals in gibbets, screaming without solace, hung tormented souls to brighten up the place a bit, a brilliant innovation inspired by man's own use of man for his illumination. The plagiary is flattery, for Lucifer admires the relish and the zest with which mankind constructs its pyres. So on the bony ballroom floor we pounded out the time until the wailing of our supper summoned us to dine. And what a banquet waiting! Writhing mounds of living meat, pulsating, spurting piles of agony for us to eat. Fresh flesh stretched over racks of ribs and skulls of marrow broth, with tongue-chunk croutons and an eyeball floating in the froth, and kidneys strung on sinews, and tooth pulp in rolls of skin, and we looked on delighted, wondering where to begin. But protocol demanded that we waited for the toast, and so we licked our dripping lips and turned to face our host. But as we did, our company let out a dreadful hiss, resounding like an undead thing against the walls of Dis. What strange new devilry was this, to miss our revelry? For Satan's throne was empty on his anniversary. And so we fell in disarray, till, silenced by the chime of long spoons striking glass, we turned to see a goblin climb upon high table, oozing note in hand, and heard him say, "Lord Lucifer sends his apologies for the delay, and bids you start without him, so please tuck in, everyone. He's having one more at the White House, but he'll be damned